Finally, I'm able to review the NYXI Wireless Joypad for you. And I got to say, it's something special. My name is RobinB360 and welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe to see more similar content. Now let's continue. First of all, special thanks to NYXI for sending me this product, because I wanted to review it for some time now, as it might be the ultimate Nintendo Switch Joy-Con on the market. But even though I received this product, I will still give you my honest opinion, so you can decide if it fits your personal needs and if you should buy it or not. So what makes this wireless Joy-Con so special compared to others? As we all know by now, the original Joy-Cons are cool because of their unique features, but they're not comfortable at all. There are other third-party products on the market that provide better ergonomics than the original Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, but they are missing some of its most important features, like rumble, gyro, wireless functionality, and more. But NYXI covered these features and goes the extra mile for a very reasonable price. And if you want an extra 10% discount, you can use my code RobinB360 at the checkout. I got a link for you down below and in the description of this video in case you need it. But I would recommend watching the entire video so you know exactly what makes this Joypad so special. Let's start with the design and ergonomics. The first thing that stands out and differentiates the NYXI Wireless Joypads from its competitors is the unique RGB feature, which I haven't seen before in any Nintendo Switch Joy-Con yet. The RGB colors illuminate the stick's base and can be customized to a preferred color of your needs. You can easily change the colors to a steady light by holding the turbo button on the backside, which is marked with the letter T from Tango, and press the stick of your choice, as you can see here. You can also select a color per side if you want some more variation. Besides steady light, you can also choose between multiple breathing colors by holding the T button on the backside and pressing the sticks twice quickly. Here is a short demonstration. And if you want, you can even adjust the brightness of the colors by holding the T button and the sticks. Just let go of the buttons when you've found the perfect brightness level. If that isn't cool, I don't know what is. But if you want to turn off the RGB for a while, just hold the T button and press the sticks twice while you're in breathing color mode. Besides the RGB colors, the comfort and ergonomics are noticeable the second you hold the NYXI Wireless Joypad. The reasons for this is because NYXI's Wireless Joypad is a lot bigger than the original Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. It has a more round shape as on an Xbox controller, and it has some texture on the back for better grip, which gives this product a premium feeling and your hands won't get cramped during a long gaming session. Even though the NYXI Wireless Joypad is bigger than the original Joy-Cons, you are still able to charge it on the Nintendo Switch dock, which is nice. Just keep in mind that you would need a bigger protective case if you plan to take it on the road, but this shouldn't be a big issue at all, as you can buy one on NYXI's website. I will leave a link for you in the description. Another plus side about the bigger size is that the buttons and sticks have an overall better positioning on the NYXI Joypad compared to the original Joy-Cons, so you won't feel any strain on your thumbs. Speaking of the buttons, you get the traditional A, B, X and Y buttons, the plus and minus buttons, the screenshot and home menu button, a D-pad and 2 analog sticks. On the top side you get 4 shoulder buttons, and on the back you get 2 unlock buttons, set buttons, turbo buttons and back buttons. Besides all of this, you also get an adapter with some LEDs to turn this into a wireless Pro controller, which is pretty unique, but I will tell you more about that later in this video. Let's first check how all these buttons perform, starting with the analog sticks. They have a nice resistance to them, which gives them a good quality feel. They work perfectly without any dead zones, as you can see here. So you will have an overall great control of all your games, including shooters. And I didn't encounter any stick drift during my hours of testing, so the controller doesn't move in a certain direction by itself, which can be an issue on the original Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons and some third-party controllers. When we look at the D-pad, I had no issues in landing super moves in Street Fighter, as you can see here, which will save you a lot of frustration. Looking at the shoulder buttons, they're a lot wider than on the regular Joy-Cons and have a nice travel to them. When we look at the rest of the buttons, the first thing I can say is that they all feel high quality. As compared to other products, you normally would see that they would save the quality on, for example, the home button, as they could be a bit mushy, but not on the NYXI Wireless Joypad, as all the buttons have a similar quality feel. They all perform exactly as you would expect from them, which is that they will give you a very good responsiveness. But what about the back buttons? They are positioned in a way you wouldn't accidentally press them and are made out of the same quality as the front buttons. So what features does the NYXI Joypad have? It almost has the same functions as the original Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons and some more. Let's start with the programmable back buttons. On both sides you can easily change the back buttons to any button you like by pressing the set button marked with the letter M from Mike. Once you've done this, you feel a small vibration to confirm the setup. Another feature that you can easily adjust are turbo buttons for repetitive actions in games, which you can adjust by pressing the turbo button on the back and pressing the button you want to have the turbo function on. Here you also feel a small vibration to confirm the action. Not all Joy-Cons have a rumble function, but the NYXI Wireless Joypad has rumble, and you can even change the intensity of the rumble by pressing the turbo button and moving the stick up. It also comes with a gyro feature, which lacks on most third-party Joy-Cons, but on the NYXI Wireless Joypad, it works pretty accurate once you've set it up in-game, like you can see here in Mario Kart 8. This next feature, wireless functionality, might be my favorite one. As mentioned, you get an adapter with blue battery life indicators, which turns these Joy-Cons into a wireless Pro controller, which is absolutely fantastic. Besides this being a unique feature, you get this for free without any extra cost. As where on the MAIDeSITe Pro, for example, you need to purchase this separately for $80. So when you purchase the NYXI Wireless Joypad, you not only get Joy-Cons, but also a Pro controller for one price. Besides turning it into a wireless controller, you can also play wirelessly like on a Joy-Con, which is really unique, because on other third-party Joy-Cons, you need to switch back to the original Joy-Cons if you want to play games like you see here. The last thing I want to mention about this wireless feature is that all the other mentioned features, like RGB, gyro, rumble and so on, also work in wireless mode. So this feature alone gives it a heads up over its competition. And if that isn't enough, if your NYXI Joypad is going low on battery, you can even charge it while playing with the free included power cable. So whether it's in handheld mode, wireless Joy-Con mode or wireless Joypad mode, you can keep on playing. One of the things most people don't notice is the small dents on the bottom of the NYXI Wireless Joypad, which will make sure you can set up your Nintendo Switch straight up without even using the kickstand. So that's also a nice little feature. And I already mentioned the RGB colors, but it is just too cool not to point out again, as it simply looks amazing. So what about the battery life? It depends on how you use it and which setting you choose, like for example the intensity of the gyro or rumble, but it can go up to 8 hours, which is more than enough. So what does the NYXI Wireless Joypad cost, and is it worth its price if you compare it to its competition? Let's add everything up, starting with the competition. An original Nintendo Switch Joy-Con costs around $80 or euros. A Nintendo Switch Wireless Pro controller costs around $70 or euros. Other competitors like the MAIDeSITe Pro or MOBAPad M6 cost around $50 to $60 or euros. And if you want an adapter to turn your Joy-Con into a wireless controller, that will cost you an extra $80 or euros. So depending on what you want, it will normally cost you between $50 to $80 or even $160 if you also get the adapter or you're buying the original Joy-Cons and the Pro controller. But if you do that, you don't even have the RGB feature or wireless Joypad feature. But NYXI gives all of this combined, including the RGB feature, wireless features, and an adapter in these 3 different colors for only $50 at the time of filming this video. And if you use my code RobinB360, you will get an additional 10% discount, which will make this the most complete and affordable Joy-Con Joypad combination on the market, which make this almost a no-brainer to buy if you are in the market for new Joy-Cons, a new Joypad, better ergonomics, or any improvement in gaming at all. Or you just want to impress your friends and family with the cool RGB. But of course, it's all up to you. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the NYXI Wireless Joypad, or if you have any additional questions, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want to see more similar content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Just click on this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.